is then followed by the cross-examination from the accused employee and their representative. Once that is done, the accused employee will Good afternoon, NARETU members. Today's topic is about understanding disciplinary hearings or disciplinary inquiries. I am going to delve into understanding what is a disciplinary hearing, the purpose of a disciplinary hearing, the role of shop stewards, and how a disciplinary hearing takes place. A disciplinary hearing is a formal meeting held by an employer to address alleged misconduct or violations by an employee. During this process, the accused employee has the right to present their side of the story, challenge evidence, and defend themselves against the allegations. Now, the purpose of a disciplinary hearing: it provides a fair opportunity for an employee to respond to the charges of misconduct or poor performance. To ensure procedural fairness, employees have the right to a fair and unbiased hearing as per the procedural and substantive fairness principles established in Section 33 of the Labour Act 11 of 2007. Now, what are the role of shop stewards in these hearings? Shop stewards provide support and guidance. Shop stewards play a crucial role in advising and assisting union members facing disciplinary actions. They are also responsible for representation. They can represent the accused employees, provide guidance on how the hearing process will take place, and ensure that the accused employees' rights are upheld. So, how does a disciplinary inquiry take place? Essentially, what happens is the accused employee receives a notice. This notice is issued to the employee 48 hours before the date on which the meeting is scheduled to take place. Once the employee receives this notice, which includes the charges that the company is alleging, the evidence, the notice is supposed to be accompanied by the evidence, and it is also inclusive of the rights of the accused employee. So the employee takes this notice, and if the employee is part of a trade union, they take that notice to a trade union where they are then prepared on how to tackle their case by a union official, obviously with the assistance of a shop steward. Once they have received the notice and they have prepared the defense, comes the time of the meeting. During the time of the meeting, depending on what the employee pleads as to whether he's guilty or not guilty, there is a two-way on how the inquiry can take place. For now, let's follow the route of a not guilty plea. Once the accused employee has pleaded not guilty, then the burden of proof lies on the employer to prove the alleged misconduct. So the employer, the initiator in that instance, is the one who initiates the proceedings by providing the company's case, which is the opening statement, which is then followed by the cross-examination from the accused employee and their representative. Once that is done, the company will then be given an opportunity to call in their witnesses, which is then followed by a cross-examination. Once that process is done, The accused employee will also be issued with an opportunity to also present their case. The same applies. They'll also be cross-examined by the initiator, and then the accused employee will also get an opportunity to call in his or her witnesses. Once all the witnesses are done and the cross-examination is done, then the closing statements will be issued. Once that is done, then the chairperson is obligated to give a verdict. It can either be a guilty verdict or a non-guilty verdict. Depending on what, then there will be a request for mitigating and aggravating factors. Once that is done, the chairperson then gives his recommendation, which the company can choose to accept or not accept. Essentially, that is basically the brief description of how the disciplinary inquiry takes place.
Workers in transport and logistics, rest assured that you will never be mistreated anymore in this independent country called Namibia. Any employer who will be able to subject, or those problematic company who will be able to subject mistreatment of workers which are under NARETU, rest assured that you will be able to be guaranteed, rehabilitated, and if by so means we will be able to subject you to revolutionary means. Effective immediately,